Oh, amazing. How did you get a ship like that? We could use it for all kinds of things. Trades, diplomacy. We could make all kinds of money. No, it's for finding Gal. I mean, yeah, of course. We'd use it for that first. Anyway, why don't you go home and get some rest? You must have had quite an ordeal. Turn all over your faces. No, not really, but... Don't overstretch yourself, Kuro. You weren't feeling that well before you left. I should take the day off. The ship was more strenuous than I expected. Besides, at this rate, there's no way we can go searching in a place like that. He's right. There's no point rushing in. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm more concerned about you, Kuro. Fine, I guess I'll get some rest. Let's head home then. We can meet up again here tomorrow morning. Alright then. I'll have a proper rest today. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll give you that witch outfit, dear hero. I've got loads more just like it. I heard on the grapevine some people can't be attacked by demons. Probably a joke. It's been ages since we've been home. It's great to have a place to come back to. I didn't expect that ship to be so tiring. It's still pretty early, but I think I'll hit the sack to prepare for tomorrow. Okay. Dream time. Hey. Wake up. I've come to see you. Hey, listen. It's Kuro. What's the name's body? Oh, there she is. Oh my gosh, she's running. Chase her, dude. Why do we have to watch? Why do you watch? Learn to chase people. You suck at chasing people. Who the heck is that? Oh, long time no see. Who are you? What? Have you forgotten? It's me, Anolis. No. You were looking for me, weren't you? I was looking for you too, because you and I are bound by fate. What? Is there a problem? I'm telling you we're gonna be together from now on. I won't let you go. You don't have anywhere to run. Let's kiss and do naughty stuff every day. That's not Wake up! Hey! Wake up! I'll pull your pants off if you don't wake up. Oh wait, what's she doing here? Sorry, I thought that was the bird boy. Bird girl. You've got nerve to just keep sleeping when I'm the one giving you a wake-up call. If you don't wake up, I'm gonna plant my sweaty feet on your face. Some people pay extra for that. What's up? Long time no see. White witch? Why are you calling me that? I have a name, you know. Anolis, why are you here? I thought you were guarding Balcod. Pharaoh? Where's this Claire? What do you mean? There's no reason to keep it a secret. I heard it from the master. Hurry up, you're taking me to Kuro. And I'll demolish this house if you're not quick. Ugh! What a vicious woman! Good. Huh? You become a little beefier, huh? Uh-huh. Hey, come on, we're supposed to meet at the bar this morning. Girl's probably already there. Oh, good morning. Did you sleep well? did you sleep well? Good morning. Huh? There's no point in running away, Claire. What is it? Do you know each other? Well, yeah. I'm friends with Kuro. Kuro? How awful. Have you been deceiving me? Shiro, how did you know I was here? The Master told me. Oh, the Master? Why? I heard it all. I heard you guys are going to storm the Demon God's castle. Yeah, I guess. We're not storming the castle, right? We're just going to Krasanon to find a friend. We're not going anywhere near the castle. You might as well leap off a cliff. Wow, alright. A friend, you mean that ginger one, right? But the Master said there's a chance you guys will go to Krasanon and change the world. I guess we will. Change the world? What do you mean? The Master sent me here even though it leaves Belcod vulnerable. Something's happening. Well, if the Master says so, maybe there is something. Right then, I'll come with you to Krasanon then. You should be honored. Nobody wants you. Huh? What kind of reaction was that? You're horrible. It's a perfectly reasonable reaction. You're a troublemaker, in every respect. That's not true. You're more than welcome to come if you want to help. But we're going to a dangerous continent to look for Gal. No one else would volunteer for that, would they? Well, you have a point, I suppose. Kuro? Fine, let's go then. Yay! I'm looking forward to working with you. With me on your side, anything's possible. You have nothing to worry about anymore. I don't know what to say. I'm super worried. I only have bad feelings about this. So we're going to Krasanon on a ship, right? Come talk to me when you're ready. Make sure you're well prepared because this will be really dangerous this time. Ready as I'm gonna be. Yeah. Please take care of Gal. I have faith in you guys. It's absolutely unacceptable for you not to come back too, you know. Yeah, we'll be back, and we'll bring Gal with us. I'm with you, no problem. That Gal, what a lot of trouble. When he's back, I'm gonna kick his butt 100 times. Oh, I feel like this part's gonna be miserable. Like every other part. A lot of fun, but miserable. The Demon King. According to confirmed records, it's emerged from nowhere 50 years ago on the northern continent across Krasanon, and is said to have created monsters and demons that prey only on humans. Its strongholds have changed locations over the years. About 20 years ago, it invaded the royal city of Krasanon. Despite 10 years of resistance, the castle fell, its inhabitants were all killed, and the city became a land of death. However, the king escaped. He summoned the finest warriors on the continent and sent them to defeat the Demon King and reclaim the castle. The story has been passed down through the ages as a tale of heroism. However, the Demon King still dominates the continent, and the world remains under the threat of demons. The story ends with the heroes being defeated, along with gossip that Gal's betrayal was the cause of their downfall. And now my underling Gal has returned to that continent, his homeland. I do not know his intentions. Why does she write like that? That is not our business. We have much work ahead of us. Make haste and bring him home. Go, my minions, to... From Melu's request. Why does she write like that? Is she evil? That Ginger Gal is a brave man, huh? Why People aren't what they seem sometimes. Despite his outward appearance, Gal is often kind and considerate in his own way. Are you backing him up? I'm not saying it's surprising or anything. Oh, huh? Defeated that demon god in the volcano that the magical guild had no choice but to contain. If anything, it makes sense. I defeated it. More importantly, I hope the ship is up to task. Doesn't matter how skilled you are with the sword if we can't even make it to where we're trying to go. Think about it. He's probably found a watery grave by now. Yes, you're right. There's no way that Gal could ever die so easily. You have a lot of faith in that guy, that Ginger. You probably heard this. They say Gal the Brave turned his sword on his comrade because his sister got kidnapped or something, probably. During the battle with the Demon King. And he wasn't being controlled or manipulated. You know that, don't you? He had to have a good reason. Maybe. Well, at least he's more trustworthy than the supposed friend who tried to kill us on the volcano. Even if that story is true. He doesn't change the Gal we know. I don't care about the past. Gal is just Gal. Is that how it is? The atrocities, the body of a girl who wasn't a villager. Down on the other side of the mountains. He'd only built the number of tombs required for the villagers. That's why we buried her in this tomb. What? What are you talking about? Huh? You said you don't care about the past. You literally just said it. That didn't make sense to me. I guess she's talking about the village where everybody we killed. Don't mess with us. We have the thing of the thingity. The shield. Oh, what is this? Cold air. This is... Hey, I can see it! That's the continent ruled by the Demon King. It's as ominous as they say. There's no doubt given the circumstances, so this guy was sent to the frontier for some reason, but Analyst didn't end up the same way. What did you expect it to be like? We're coming ashore! Because she was too close to the explosion, and the magician turned her into a crow. An accident, allegedly. We've arrived. Yes we have. The sky is shrouded by dark clouds, the earth is dead and barren, and the howling of demons echoes in the distance. There's no trace of human habitation at all. What a terrible mess. So this is the power of magic, it's immense. What's that? Looking down at your feet, you see a small boat, probably belonging to a previous visitor. You're telling me he took that boat here. Hey, that teddy old thing is a rowboat, isn't it? I always believed he made it here, but... I never expected he'd come by rowboat. A monster? Perhaps. We don't know, the real gal. Shall we go? I don't want to stay in a place like this for too long. Hey, wait. What's up? If I leave this place, the Shield of Lyle will lose its power, leaving the ship vulnerable. Oh, so you're staying? Who knows? Demons might destroy it. Are you saying that we'll lose our means of getting home? That's bad. So, I'll stay here. I'll keep the boat safe and prevent any demons from entering. What? Kuro, you're not coming with us? I feel bad about leaving Kuro alone in a place like this, but we've got no choice but to ask her. No problem, leave it to me. I'll make sure we can return safely, so please don't worry. Jiro, please help Gal. Humph, I'm on it. Right, we're gonna find him quick, and we'll be right back. No, we're not. We're not gonna be quick, and we're not gonna be right back. Well, since there's nobody here, there shouldn't be too much story besides Gal's. I guess. Allegedly.
Hey, wait.
What?
Are we going into this forest?
There's no other way. We've got no choice. Is there a problem?
It's pretty dark in there.
So what if it's dark? We'll use torches. Don't tell me you're scared.
No way.
Alright then, we're going in. As I said on the ship, no one but the bearer of the scales should carry them. It's too risky. We can't afford to waste any time.
Oh, I know.
Oh no. Whose house is this? It's like a good house from Mokune. A house!
Let's not go in, okay? There's probably a dead body or something in there.
Oh, for sure. I doubt anyone can survive on this continent. We shouldn't go in. We want to avoid a gruesome scene.
Right? Let's just leave.
No.
You said we weren't going in.
Alright.
Why do you look so annoyed? Do you want to see gross test stuff that much?
I'm going in. After I visit Mokune.
You arrived in such a scary place, Moku. I can't see anyone alive, Moku. That looks like a castle over there, Moku. Everyone must be there, Moku. What do you want to see? Items or equipment, Moku?
Oh, yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
I can't. What's this fog? It's too dense. It's hard to see it, and it's suffocating.
Apparently seems dangerous to stay here. Let's head back for now. What? Okay. Maybe we should go into that house.
Are you going in?
Well, I'll leave it to you. You want to go inside the hut? Yes.
I'll wait outside. Well, we'll be in trouble if something goes wrong.
He doesn't mind being left alone, so shall we just do that?
No, I'm coming too. It looks like you need me. Hey, who shut the door? It's pitch black in here.
It wasn't me.
Yikes. Just because there's a bit of confusion doesn't mean you should be touching me there. Hey, no more, I mean it.
Huh? Oh, that's your body, is it? I thought it was a wall or something. It's so flat. Oh.
Screw you.
Wait. My eyes are getting used to the dark. I can see something. Why don't you just light a torch? Is this another of my hallucinations?
Yikes.
Oh, this isn't a hallucination, is it?
Ghost.
Oh, wait. Sure, wait. Look closely. Yeah, I think he's human. Oh, he's got a bow. Sorry, I am quite human, despite appearances.
What?
There sat a haggard, pale man, missing an arm and a leg. Two men and women. One of them seems pretty small. I think he might be blind.
You're not really a ghost, are you?
I'm sorry, I'm a little hard of hearing. Would you mind coming a bit closer?
Well, I might.
This is the first time I've had visitors since the Demon King took over. How did you get here? Why have you come?
What's with all the questions? Who are you anyway? You're living in a place like this. You must be working for the Demon King?
Excuse me, I've been alone for so long, I got ahead of myself. My name is Levis. I'm the last survivor on this continent.
Levis? That sounds familiar.
We came here on a special ship. We're looking for a friend who traveled to this continent. The fog up ahead is making it difficult to proceed. So we thought we'd have a look in here. I see. Perhaps there are other humans on this continent, but I can assure you they aren't in here.
Okay, but it's way too foggy up ahead to keep going.
He's not here. We have to assume he went through the fog. That's no ordinary fog. It was created by the Demon King to prevent humans from entering. Created by the Demon King? Fog affects the human mind. You cannot pass through it unless you have exceptionally strong willpower.
What do you mean? It affects the human mind.
The fog won't exactly kill you, but the deeper you go, the more you'll evade your head. You'll be forced to confront your own mind. Unless you have a very strong mentality, you won't be able to withstand it.
Uh-huh. On the flip side, if you have a powerful mind, it shouldn't be a problem.
So that's sure out you then.
What? Why?
Are you asking me to leave this continent with you? No one asked you that. No one. Thank you for asking. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm very attached to this place.
Let's go already. It doesn't look like Gal's here. And we haven't much time, right?
Then we'll take our leave. We're in a bit of a hurry. I see. I hope you find your friend. Come and visit me anytime. Let's go back to that foggy place. I never thought I'd have a chance to speak with two humans again. Please come again anytime. A well-cared-for boast is behind the man. It looks like an article of some renown. That is something I cherish more than my life. Please do not touch it. He's some kind of hero, of course, but he's not one of the three. There's a page from a book on the floor. The Star Eater. According to legends, in ancient times there was a creature that flew from another planet to devour this world. The creature's name is now lost, and it is believed to be an event of the distant past. However, based on the story, it is doubtful that such a thing actually happened. It is said that the creature devoured the Earth and plunged to the core of the planet, bringing the world to the verge of extinction. The legend goes that the gods who inhabit this world descended, fought the creature, and sealed it in the Earth's bowel after a fierce battle. This creation myth spread belief in the Dragon King Alchemist, Liselote, and other gods throughout the region. If you had only heard this story, you would have laughed it off, thinking it so much religious nonsense. However, during my travels, I heard a rumor that caught my attention. They say a castle, Risperdor, the Castle of Seals, was built to contain a strange creature underground. The entity must be this mythical creature. I went to Risperdor to verify the story and saw someone at the bottom of the town's well. Well, there's another thing we're gonna have to do. Where's that story at? The MC might be this mythical creature. I went to Risperdar to verify the story and saw something at the bottom. Oh, the shaft expanded eerily into nothingness. So that was on. We have no choice but to go this way.
Well, according to that weird guy, it's not going to kill us.
But he said we can't pass through it unless we have strong minds.
He said the more we proceed, the more our thoughts will be invaded, and we'll be forced to confront our own minds. Does that mean we'll start hallucinating or something?
It's a horrible trap if you think about it. Seems like we could go make it through if we push ourselves, unlike if it was simply poisonous.
But we'll know it's a hallucination, so we could just ignore whatever we see, couldn't we? Don't you think we'll be alright if we run through it?
Yeah, Gal must have made it beyond this point, and we won't find a solution if we don't try.
Let's go already. Kuro's waiting for us.
I feel like this is a terrible idea. But we'll do it. Bleh. How far does this go? Fog's so thick I can't see a thing.
I can't keep going. The hallucination's not the problem here. Oh, tell me, could this fog be an hallucination?
No way.
Ugh. Master Kuro, I'm sorry.
You're sorry, what?
I tried to control the demon god of the volcano. I never thought things would turn out the way they did. I never thought...
Hey, get a grip. You're acting weird.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Wait. The overbearing whiteness envelops them and they begin to lose consciousness. Hey, where are you guys? Guys? Oh, here we go. He's scared crapless. Oh, you wanna fight?
Hey, you don't go to school, do you? Is it true you don't have parents? You like to live in that ratty orphanage? You look like a girl, so weak and frail. We could probably kick this guy around like a ball. Yeah, nice. Don't move. If you do, we'll burn the orphanage down. Yeah, let's throw them in and get rid of them all at once.
Oh, did I just get beat up? Unfortunate.
Hey, are you on your own? Where's your mom and dad? I see, you're like me. Then let's play together. This is a flower for me. Thank you. Hey, do you know what paradise is? It's a wonderful place like heaven. Elysium. Let's go and look for paradise, just like the time we found that field of flowers, in that endless forest. I heard that the orphanage was burned to the ground. But it'll be alright. Humans will kill the people who did wrong. Humans are selfish and ugly creatures after all. Hey, did you know? Too many humans will ruin the world. The field of flowers is real, but someday it'll just be a replica made plastic.
Hey, can you hear me? Wake up! Oh, we lost what's-her-face. Hey, do you recognize me? Good, that's good. You disappear, No, never mind. How do you feel? Did you hallucinate? What? You remember your past? The time before we met? Say what? Anola's the one you're looking for said that back then? What the hell does that mean? Well, it was just a hallucination. Your memory might not be accurate. Maybe you shouldn't worry about it too much. Where's Shiro? Huh? Yeah. It looks like Shiro turned back. I think she had a really unpleasant hallucination. Maybe she couldn't handle it. We should go back too. These hallucinations aren't going to get a lot worse. I don't think we can keep going like this. We better find another way. Chapter 5, Alternative. Wait! Hey, Shiro. I sense something strange in the air up ahead. Don't go any further. My intuition's usually right, isn't it? If you proceed, you will not be able to return. Proceed with caution. Ah, she is. Found you.
What on earth?
Hey, there's someone at the back. What the heck is that?
Oh no, what should I do? Where did I drop them? Too scared to go back.
Is that Shiro? Oh.
Oh,
Amazing! I didn't expect to see another human around here. That means it's not a human. Huddled in the corner of the graveyard was a very young girl. She looks like she's straight out of a fairy tale. Very out of place for this gloomy environment. Didn't that guy in the hut, Levis? Did he say he was the last survivor on this continent? And who is this child? Not human.
I was so scared. Where did you young men come from? Please take me with you to your ship.
What?
Why
would she call us young men? It suddenly mentioned the ship.
Thank you. I'll follow you.
Okay, that seems... Well, whatever. Kuro and Shield of Light are on the ship. Demons wouldn't go anywhere near them. Let's bring her along.
Huh? What happened? Oh. Well, what happened? That child. I see, got it. Leave it to me, I'll keep her safe. Thanks.
Hey, aren't you going to ask her anything? Like why she's on this continent? Or if there's anyone else around?
Oh, yes. I'll ask her about that. So, did you get separated from Shiro? Fog that causes hallucinations. Excuse me. What is it? Well, it's just that I lost my earrings somewhere. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. Where did you lose them? Well, I sprained my ankle in a place with lots of rocks, so I think I might have lost them there. The earrings are very important to me, so... So, you want them to go and look for them? Thank you. It was a little further back from the tomb. I think they're in a place with a lot of rocks.
Hey, is that really what we want to be doing at the moment? Kuro's also acting weird.
Well, that's that. Please find and bring back the earrings. She says she lost them in a rocky area beyond the tomb.
That's weird.
Shiro?
She's probably taking a break somewhere. She's always disappearing. She's hard to read. Don't worry about her. We've got no choice. Let's go and find those earrings. It's at a rocky place beyond the tomb. We need to look carefully, because they're very small.
I'm counting on you.
That must be Gal's sister, actually. That's Gal's dead sister! Oh, we found him. Whoa! You found them! I can't believe it! They've fallen between the rocks. But still, I don't think this is the best use of our time. Never mind, let's head back to Kuro. I don't know. Okay.
I know, but... Can't keep it a secret much longer, you know.
Oh, it is sure.
No, absolutely not. You'll never understand how it feels to be a young woman. I don't even want you to know. I like young women, you know. Kind of envy you. I'm often mistaken for an old woman. I said no.
Oh, it must be Gal's sister, I still think.
They find out, I'm never speaking to you again. Okay, fine.
Looks like Shiro. I don't know. They're looking rather chummy. It's gotta be Shiro. I don't know. I'm so confused. We'll find out. Tired of guessing.
Oh. Oh. Welcome back. That face. You found them, didn't you? Huh? Really?
He handed the earrings to the fairy tale-like girl.
Yay, you... Wow, big brother, good job. I looked all over the place and couldn't find them anywhere. I'm glad they've been found. Let me thank you too. Thank you for making time for this. Considering the situation.
I'm glad she got her cherished items back. Right, let's get back to looking for Shiro and Gal. Come to think of it, since we arrived here, we actually lost a person.
The hallucination-inducing fog produced by the Demon King, huh? You did try to tell me about it earlier. He was producing it, using some kind of magic. The source might not be far from where the volcano's jewel was.
Oh god, I gotta backtrack? You're kidding me.
Excuse me. What is it? Well, I was alone in the tomb, but, well, I heard a voice nearby.
Are you saying there was someone nearby?
Well, I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of resonated from the ground. Maybe it was a ghost.
I think we better investigate. No way! I hope it's not Shiro buried in the ground. Let's go to the graveyard.
Fine, you're going to investigate, right? I'll stay here. It's safe here. It might be a ghost. Please be careful.
On close inspection, the burial vault's lid seems to have been disturbed. It looks like it's been opened a few times. What do you want to do? You want to open it? Yeah, I guess so. A ladder. Nice. The ladder hangs down from the burial vault, and the deep hole continues downward. Well, that's a surprise. It looks like we can go down there. Okay. How much longer do we have to keep watch? Oh. What's that? Like a demon and two demons. Don't be such a spoiled brat. We can't disobey Lord Rich. But there aren't any more humans. Do you really think they crossed the sea to get here? You're right. I don't get why you designed this to only work for unhumans. An ordinary poison would have done the job. Is it because they'll be inedible if killed by poison? That must be the source of the fog. Oh, what's up, guys? Hey! Hey, who's there? I don't believe it. Humans? There were survivors? Don't tell Lord Rich. Let's eat them now. Oh, they look mighty tasty. I can't wait. Let's do it. What you got for me? Is that long enough? Good. I think we can assume the fog will be gone now.
Are the demons under the tomb are producing the fog? You must thank the girl. Now you can finally look for Gal. No, it wasn't a ghost. Oh, man.
What about Shiro? Whoa, the fog's completely cleared. Now we can move forward. Gal, I wonder if you pushed forward through that hallucination somehow. I'm getting anxious. Gal, it really is here. What about Shiro, dude? Huh? Something's flying towards us. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, it's definitely coming this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Aw, hail. I knew it, it's the kid.
Why? Why are you still here?
I can't believe you'd show up here. You sneaky little B-word.
I was sure you were sent to the end.
How are you still here? After you sent us to the end of time, we made a deal with Estrella and returned using her power. Estrella believed in us.
You made a deal with Estrella? No way, that's absurd.
You're targeting us because you think we're using Estrella's scales without permission. You have no business with us anymore. Get out of our way.
It's got nothing to do with Estrella. The sin of altering history is never forgotten. Forgotten.
Now, I have no choice but to kill you. I'll find a new bearer of the scales. You're too much trouble.
You should have just died quietly at the end of time.
Oh, god dang it. Crap! He's gone insane!
You must pay for your sin with death. This is your end.
Thank goodness. Is that Shiro?
What?
Thank God.
So it seems you can't do without me.
I know it's you. Where have you been?
What?
Blast him some more.
Who is that boy? Is he our enemy?
Yes.
He's floating in the air. Yet I don't feel an inkling of magic in him.
That wasn't magic.
Are you really a Nullus? What? You've heard of me? Well, perhaps I'm famous in Belcad. Darn, it seems the odds are against me. I didn't know you had a secret weapon. You really are a troublesome bearer, but you won't get away next time.
What an annoying little kid. I'm glad I didn't have to fight him. I think he's retreated.
Oh ho ho ho! I think he got spooked hearing my name.
It looked that way, I don't know.
So what was that? That dangerous boy? You guys seem to know him. He came here without a ship. And he could fly.
It's not that we know each other, actually we really don't. We really don't. He's just been hounding us.
Uh-huh. At any rate, he's not your average Joe. I didn't pick up any magic power within him either. Not even a whiff.
Well, there's no point in worrying about it now. Thanks for your help. We'd have been in big trouble if you hadn't showed up.
Uh-huh. You need to thank me more. You're 100 strong with me on your side. The way things are heading, even the Demon King would flee with me here.
Alright, let's move on. The Demon King's castle should be close. Should mean we're getting closer to Gal.
I finally get to meet that redhead. Let's hope he doesn't get killed while we're on our way.
The hole in the center of this old device is probably to put something in like a key. Oh, okay. Page from a book on the floor. Magic Circle, a powerful magic that can be activated by multiple sorcerers. Requires a great deal of power, and even when performed by a large group, the sorcerers will die of magic-induced illness. In many cases, the first symptom of magic-induced illness caused by the magic circle is instant death. It is said that artifacts of the gods capable of handling an inexhaustible amount of magical elements in different spaces can generate and activate magic circles at will. There is also a method of breaking a large number of magic crystals and using their powers. But this is not practical since magic crystals were created with ancient technology and only a few are known to exist. Well, I must have all of them then. Because I have a ton. Acquired the Well Epistle. What is that? Paper envelope is old and looks about to crumble. It describes the well and the sluice. Use of wells throughout the castle town. Never climb into the well when it is filled with water. There have been fatal accidents in the past, but there are also serious sanitation issues. Conduct inspection after opening the sluice gate and draining the water from the well. Inspection of the underwater reservoir beneath the castle gate is obligatory. Fire arrows. The production of fire arrows varies, but torches strapped to simple arrows are efficient enough. Use of wells throughout the castle town. Sluice. The key to the sluice is a simple one. Just insert and turn. Note that the key is probably hidden, so be careful not to lose it. There have been many incidents in the past where the key was lost without being recognized as such. The key was found in the following locations when that occurred. At the bottom of the well, on a residential rooftop, in the tree in front of the castle gate, in the storehouse in the castle town. Foreign objects are found on top of the sluice. Remove them before activation. Because it is installed on a slope, fallen leaves may accumulate. In some cases, incineration may be effective. The use of fire arrows shall be permitted only in such cases. Okay. Well. Oh, it's the castle gate!
What? Does that mean he came to the castle after all? Did he storm the Demon King's castle?
I don't know, but look! Seems we can't use the gate. There's a giant demon guarding it. Can we not fight him? This is a tree.
What the hell is that thing? There's no way we could get past it. If a thing like that's still there, though, that means he didn't use the gate, right? So, he didn't come to this continent.
We can't turn back now. We're getting into that castle somehow.
What do you mean somehow? That demon, do you think we can handle it?
We've got no choice but to try. I'll give it a try. Acquired sluice key. Alright, time to run like the wind, I think. See you, boy.
I think this was the right decision. It makes no sense to take that thing on directly.
Yeah, let's find another way. Oh, that man in the hut. Well, there's no one else we can ask. But we have the sluice key.
Oh yeah, I forgot I remembered.
Remember what?
The ghost guy in the hut. He said his name was Levis, right? That's the name of one of the 4 braves.
But I thought there was 3. Oh, really? Maybe it was Gal plus 3, I don't know. Shut up, really?
Doesn't mean he's really one of them. He could be lying. But still, if he survived this long, he could be the real deal.
If so, he's a man who's been inside the Demon King's castle. Right, let's go ask him. I know how to do it, actually. I don't need to talk to him.
I must say though, you guys really don't know anything, do you? Aren't you embarrassed about being so ignorant? Where did you come from? Could you even still see the sticks?
Look who's talking. You don't remember either until just a minute ago.
You forget that I'm a sorceress. I have a lot to memorize.
I've read many books in my life. I can't memorize every name I read. Anyway, I'd say it's more embarrassing to run away from a simple hallucination.
What? Don't change the subject.
Okay, ladies. Solved. Hold on a second, don't pull too hard or it'll break. We need to do something about those weeds. Entangled in the gate. Can we maybe burn them? Oh, this is where we need him. God. What is it? Feels kinda ominous.
You said your name was Levis, didn't you?
That might be what I said.
Levis, the legendary hunter?
One of our
Akrasinon's 4 braves? And the master of the Hunters Guild, right?
I believe someone called me that long ago. Such titles are meaningless, as you can see. I'm a has-been. I'm worthless. little more than prey to be hunted.
Not true, you're one of the only people to have been inside the Demon King's castle. We need all the advice you could give. You know anything about the tree-like demon guarding the gate?
Oh, you saw the tree spirit, I never thought anyone would, except me, would reach that gate.
That creature's in our way. Is there any other way of entering the Demon King's castle?
My advice would be not to enter that castle. You'll be throwing your life away. It is impressive that you got that far, but going further is another matter.
Of course, it makes sense that you'd say that, but when you hear our story, you might just change your mind. The friend we're looking for is none other than Gal the Brave.
What?
We've come to rescue Gal. It looks like he's gone into the Demon King's castle. If you know a way in, please tell us.
Gal, that traitor. After all this time, why? Why would he come back?
Traitor?
Could have found a way to defeat the Demon King if were it not for Gal's betrayal. The world being infested with demons is all his fault. He's responsible for all who were slaughtered.
Humph. That ginger. I knew he was scum. So, you won't be helping us then? Go to the well at the center of the heart Castletown ruins. You need to tap on the tree spirit's roots. The far end of the well lies beyond the castle gate. It's connected to the spirit's roots. A well! Understood, thank you. Why? Why did you tell us?
I don't know why he's come back, but he's causing you trouble. I've never been able to forgive him for what he did. But once, he was one of the most irreplaceable people in my life. When you find him, tell him to come to me. I was young then. I never considered why he did what he did. Now perhaps I might listen to his side of the story. No need to thank me, but I have one piece of advice for you. You make it into the castle, the Demon King will sense your presence. You come across him, don't even think about fighting him.
Well, he's called the Demon King. I didn't think he'd be a pushover.
Demon King is immortal.
What?
Demon King has unlimited capacity for regeneration. Wounds sustained heal instantly. Even 1,000 cuts recover like nothing happened. Attacking him means nothing at all.
Oh no, that's too foul.
That information was the only thing we gained from our battle with the Demon King. Besides that, it was pointless. Even if you survived a battle, you'd only have needlessly exhausted yourselves. Listen, just run away.
Demon King, he's not just a strong demon. Understood. Thanks for the valuable information.
Yeah. Oh yes, may I ask you a favor? That bow over there, please take it with you.
Really? That bow is legendary.
Elven King bestowed it upon me. It's more precious than life itself, but in my condition I can no longer use it. Instead of it lying rotting with me, I want someone with a future like you to make use of it. Okay. I think you can handle it. Please look after it. Now hurry. He'll keep going. He's always been like that, always rushing ahead.
We promised to bring Gal back. Right. Let's get down that well already. Don't forget to bring the bow.
Yggdrasil bow. Yay! Yay! I already got that one equipped, don't I? Yeah. Well, it does have good stats, so... There we go! Now it's time to go into the whale.
Are those the roots? I can't believe the above ground part is so tough. It's a hell of a demon.
I think hitting these directly should work. Let's do it. Oh god. But I need... Invincible Trent!
Right. Now we can enter the castle from the front gate. Speaking's hard.
Yeah, but maybe we've just alerted the Demon King that we're coming.
You're probably right.
Let's get going before he finds us. Hey, over there!
He's really there. I don't believe it.
Gal! You lot. You caused us a lot of worry, Gal.
Some more than others.
What are you doing here? We're taking you back to the bar. By force if we have to. Alright. I can't believe you followed me here. I didn't even consider that you might.
You really are a nuisance. Do you even know where you are?
I mean, what's a witch doing here?
What? You should be honored. I went out of my way to help you. You should kneel and kiss my shoe. More importantly, turn the scales now.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. I took them without permission. Here. He hands back the scales. Oh, well that was easy. Huh. But those really aren't just any old scales. What the hell am I doing coming to a place like this? Got a little overconfident. I thought I could change it all. Change everything.
Change, huh? So what happened here?
You've all heard the story, right? One of the men sent to defeat the Demon King betrayed his friends, and got everyone in the country killed. Any chance of saving the world lost.
I know the story, so why did you betray them?
I weighed them on the scales. The most important person in the world, versus all other lives.
What? What do you mean?
Life's a series of choices. It's natural for us to have regrets, but it's no good dwelling on the past. Yeah, I'm sorry. This isn't like me, right? Forget what I said. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Hey, this! What? Is it the Demon King attacking?
No, it's just like that time. Can we go to the past? Ah, crap! Dang it! He gave up on it! Dang you, scales of death! Nothing good comes from you. Oh god, I just got dropped or something. Oh, he's Helen. Gal the farmer. Oh, he is young.
Phew. Right, I'm almost done.
Hey, Gal. You're a ball of fire as always. Hey, Matthew, old man. The union president gave you a rare compliment the other day. He said your vegetables were excellent.
Naturally. Don't put me in the same boat as the rest of them.
Ha ha ha. Attaboy. At this rate, you'll be able to support Lisa.
Yeah, I'll protect her. I'll never let her feel poor.
How about dinner tonight? You want to come eat with us? We're washing goji berries, and Chloe won't shut up about wanting to see you two.
He's riding a donkey, dude. In that case, I'll take you up on that. But if we're making the effort to come, there better be some of Chloe's special egg buns.
Ha ha ha. I'll tell her. Give my regards to Lisa. Okay. I still have no idea who that little girl is.
Hey Lisa, we're having supper tonight at Old Man Matthew's place tonight. Yay! Amazing! Chloe's food is the best! He's being a meddling old man as usual. Matthew was your dad's best friend. Big brother? I'm sorry for everything. Hey, what's this about all of a sudden? Since Mom and Dad were killed by demons, you've been pushing yourself. I'm putting you through so much, because I can't do anything. What are you on about? I can go out there and work without a care in the world, because you're here doing the housework. Now, how are you doing? Without Mom and Dad? I only have you left, so without you, I'm done. So, big brother, please be with me always. You don't need to ask that, sis. I'll never leave you alone.
And then she died. Because nothing happy in this game happens ever. I know they try to like bring it back together where it's not sad, but it never. What? Why didn't we go?
That's just there. What was it? Did you see it too? I think it was Gal's past.
What the world? They went and we didn't?
I think the scales were activated. This means, although we're in the same place, we're in another time.
Oh, okay.
If things go the way they normally do, Shiro and Gal should be somewhere around here too. Are we alone here?
Oh wait, what?
Huh? Oh no, I've lost my earrings.
Wait, what?
Hey, there's someone there.
Oh, she's a ghost. I figured.
Where? Without them? This is like that other time? Well, you know. This is supposed to be the past, right? Why is the fairy tale girl here? Oh yeah, I followed you guys, but there was an earthquake. When I came to, I found myself in the past.
Oh my god.
How much does this girl know? She's acting very suspicious.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Huh? Can you take me with you? Well, we're heading for the demon's lair. We can't bring along a child. Besides, worrying about someone while fighting will get us in trouble. Well, I'm actually really good at magic, so I'm not afraid to fight. Huh? What did she say?
Oh, she's definitely she just revert somehow. What is this old chipmunk talking about? She's a white mage. Oh, the white witch.
And I know that crow can talk, and it fights beside you in battle. See? You don't need to keep secrets from me.
What? I mean, I'm not a crow.
Please take me with you. You won't regret it. I'll be super useful.
Oh, you want to take Fairy Tale Girl with you? I guess so.
Yay!
You big softy, you'll believe anything. I can't help you if something happens later, as a result of bringing her along.
My name is... Yeah, it's Zero.
It's Shiro. She's Shiro.
I'm Zero. Nice to meet you.
Her hair just turned blonde as she aged. If we go through here, we'll be inside the demon stronghold. I never expected us to be in this position. Me neither. Since the Demon King appeared about 50 years ago, mankind has been overrun by demons. Even now, innocent people are losing their lives. Yeah. Okay. People of your homeland, they suffered at his hand. It's about time we avenge their memory, right? Guess so. The castle is where the demons appeared, in both this timeline and in our own original one. Demons have been threatening mankind. That means our action here could have repercussions on our entire history, right up to the present day. You might turn back into a girl? So this is what the master was talking about. I knew it was Shiro. God dang. Well, I didn't know it, but it was one of my theories. One of my many theories, so I knew she was.
Anyway,
let's look for Shiro and Gal. They must have gone this way. If things play out as they did before, they'll need to be near us if they want any hope of returning to their timeline. Our goal is not to defeat the Demon King, okay? If it's true that the Demon King really is immortal, we'll be the ones that die if we take him on.
that's for sure. I think I'm a little scared.
Okay, well. Oh my god, why do we not chase people? Oh, these guys. What's wrong?
In a place like this, there's people here. Hang on, someone I've seen before.
What a surprise. Oh my, I can't believe there's anyone here besides us. How did they get here? Our infiltration was so difficult. Mine too, bro. Huh? I'll get straight to the point. What are you doing here? Come on, don't glower like that, Gal. They're obviously just youngins.
They also have a girl with them.
Indeed. I don't think any human besides us could have made it here. Remember where we are. We must be more cautious than ever.
He's the Gal. I knew it.
Yeah, no mistake. It's Gal and his comrades. So we're in that timeline, are we? Speak, or we'll assume you to be demons and eliminate you. Identify yourselves.
I am...
Just say any name. He's probably not serious either. Shiro. Say Shiro.
You came to slay the Demon King?
I knew it. Trying to slay the Demon King single-handedly. What a determined young man you are. You made it this far, I suppose. The more the merrier. Let's proceed together.
What does he mean single-handedly? I've been fighting too. I also don't believe they're demonic.
Perhaps I'm overthinking. I've heard no whispers of the Demon King having such abilities.
Humph.
If you do anything even remotely strange, I won't hesitate.
Hang on. That ginger is so different from the one I saw before.
Our real goal is to find Gal and Shiro. There is no gain in working together if we have different objectives. It'll make things more difficult. Let's just get rid of them somehow. What, you'd rather go alone? That's disappointing. I wanted to see how good you are after getting this far on your own.
They say that the way a person demonstrates their abilities varies from person to person.
Humph, suit yourself. Okay, let's go. If we stay with the Braves, we'll end up fighting the Demon King.
I don't want that. I don't want to join a losing battle.
Maybe they won't lose if I... There's a page from a book on the floor. Goddess Beatrice... Wait a second, I'm going to do this. What am I doing wrong here? Books. Where are books at? The goddess of love and courage. It is said that she is an embodiment of everything many men want from women. She is depicted as a woman with a snow-white complexion and long, beautiful hair, but she is also depicted stark naked in translucent dress. Like any ancient plaster figure, making her an object of abhorrence among many women. Conversely, her male followers are endless, and there have been music boxes and other objects in her image in the past, but they were reviled by the public at the time, and only a few of them survived. Some say that the sheer absurdity of her image, whether in the form of a painting or a statue, makes it difficult to look her directly at her, and that this is what tests one's courage. She is said to be a friend of red bean paste-filled bread, but it is unclear what this means. She is also said to possess a sacred sword Excalibur, but she is never mentioned in Excalibur as handling it herself, and it is believed that the sword is given to those who have shown courage. In mythological fiction, she plays various roles, such as a demure girl, a well-bred lady, and so on. It is inevitable since no one has ever seen God, but if she were beautiful as she appears, I would like to worship her even at the moment of my death. Author. I wonder if it's Arthur. Oh, yeah, that'd be Arthur. Okay. Alright. Oh, what's up? What's up? Why have you stopped? What happened?
Please. This place is no good. You shouldn't come here. Please turn back.
Nope, gotta fight.
Hey, what's up with you? Is there something here there?
Oh, Jesus. What's that? That's not a Demon King, that's just a pterodactyl or something. Ugly pterodactyl. Are these the intruders?
A wyvern.
Is that a talking dragon? Humans, do you intend to challenge the Demon King? That's pointless. A pointless act. What ludicrous creatures, going out of their way to be devoured.
The stronghold is living up to my expectations. These wyverns are said to be descending upon villages once every 50 years, destroying all in sight. I can't believe they seem so intelligent.
You should feel honored to be devoured by a wyvern. We're not so weak that we'll be taken out by underlings. Our power has defeated gods. Let me show you. an hour. Demon dropped something. Acquired ancient key. Woohoo. If his underlings are as strong as this, whether he's immortal or not, I really don't want to meet the Demon King.
Our presence is so obvious, maybe we need to get the Braves to stand out more.
Oh, what's up, guy? Oh, it's you. No, I mean, oh yes. I'm just taking a break here. I'm tired from all the battles. Even warriors must take a breather. Why do you have a table?
We meet again. I think you need to open a trapdoor to continue beyond this room. It appears to be an original feature of the castle, but we don't have anyone who knows much about it.
Why do you guys have a table? Oh, it's you. Meeting others in a place like this gives me some hope. What do you think about the Demon King? He sucks. He is, as his name implies, the king of demons. They say he controls demons, instructs them to attack humans for food, and gives birth to demons. They say he's like a mother. No one knows anything for sure. No one's ever seen him. What kind of entity is it that we can only guess at from stories? How could we take on such a thing? Humph, it's you. Me.
Back off because the Demon King's immortal. Sorry, but we didn't come here with such evil resolve as to be intimidated by something as trivial as that. The four of us have traveled across the continent, getting to know each other and gaining strength, defeating the vicious demons that rule each region. If it's undead, Ed the Cleric will be useful. No need to worry.
We'll slay the Demon King, absolutely.
I don't know. I don't think fate's on your side, bud.
Like I need 3 circle things up there. Oh, you had to. You were kidding me. Acquired apples from King Castle. Okay. That's annoying. That's annoying, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's like a run-ending freaking thing. Oh well. If you couldn't find that, you're screwed, I guess. What? Maybe it's not the apples. That apple, it looks delicious. Okay. You want it?
Oh, is it safe to eat this apple? I don't think I should be eating anything that's been left in a place like this, but it doesn't look rotten, and I don't sense any problem. It's so delicious. Aren't the others hungry? We pushed ourselves pretty hard so far on our march.
Alright, we gotta give everybody apples. Hey, here, have this apple. An apple. This wasn't it on the table over there? I'll pass. You suck. I'd have ate one too. Well, she's an oddball.
I heard that.
No, that's not what I meant. I can't say any more about Plata.
I can hear you.
Alright, he doesn't eat apples, that's fine. Who cares? You can have an apple. Oh wait. You might have already took that apple. There, you want an apple? I'm gonna give the other guy the orb. Whoa, that's a nice looking apple, Drool. I can eat it, right? Gal hasn't earned an apple. God! It tastes amazing. It's gone straight to my heart.
I don't know if he's easy to read or hard to read.
There's the one. I'm so mad at this game right now. This is not an apple. There, you can have it though. Oh wait, this is the apple still.
What?
Oh, it's an apple. She loved apples. No, it's nothing. Thank goodness, we figured it out. Lord. Make sure I got the floor. We did it! The door! It opened. Whoa! Well done! No problem. You open the way, you go first. But we'll overtake you in no time. We'll be the ones who defeat the Demon King. We're not trying to... We can finally continue onward, thank you. Now it's a race to see who can slay the Demon King first. I never expected a rival in this dangerous burden.
You seem quite intelligent, and you're also an excellent swordsman. Who on earth are you?
Ha ha ha, I knew you could do it. Too bad I can't come with you. Okay. Hey! Hey, these things in giant jars, are they demons? Yeah. From the start of the game. Are these tanks? What are they doing in here?
Well, not much is known about demon biology.
The metal things around here. Were they also made by demons? These are quite beyond comprehension.
They're creepy. Let's go already.
Uh-oh. Hey, look over there! Oh, it's Gal. What's up, dude? Gal! Let's go after him. Of course.
Eh? This is a terrible wound.
Arrgh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Forget it. This is nothing.
This injury, you've been fighting demons again, haven't you?
Yeah.
How is it?
Phew. Your power is amazing as always. Scar's completely gone. It's a power of regeneration, not magic.
Hey, Gal. Would you please let it go now? I don't think Mom and Dad would want you pursuing revenge.
With your power, I can fight as much as I want. I can fight without stopping, unlike anyone else. I can be stronger too. There's a chance I could rid the world of demons entirely, you know? Lisa, I've said this many times, but don't tell anyone about your power, okay? Power of regeneration that needs no magical power or medium. There are plenty of people who'd kill for that. Humans can be as ugly as demons.
Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone. If I'm taken by human traffickers, there'll be no one to cook for you.
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, wow. This gal's passed again.
Power of regeneration that needs no magical power or medium. I've never heard of such a thing.
We've lost sight of Gal because of that thing. There's no mistake the fact he's gone on ahead. We just got to go too. Come on. What's up, guys? That's another puzzle. Yay!
Nice to see you again. You probably guessed already, but it appears we have another trap to open another trap door to continue past this room.
Nice.
Huh. Persistent, aren't you? I thought you'd have run away by now. What? You know my sister. No, it's no use trying to lead me on. I don't know you. And even if you do know her, I don't owe you a word.
Uh-oh, I stepped on it.
Oh, it's you. Contraption this time is quite tricky. Large switch there looks to be a key, but to be honest, it's as tricky as Plata. You always say one word too many.
What would you say to me, big priest guy that killed everybody? Well, I killed everybody, actually. He killed a lot of people, though. Oh, it's you! Yeah, it's me. What's up? Oh. Well, oh yeah. I was just fixing my hair. See, there's a mirror right here. They say a battle starts with grooming. Hairstyles are an important part of being a warrior. Gahahaha.
Oh, what hairstyle?
Not rude.
This contraption was created in case the royal castle was attacked. It was powerless against flying demons, though.
Seems like there's a color combination.
I'm close, just a little farther, and I'll be beneath the Demon King.
Yeah, that's all he's got to say. Plata usually gives hints. Okay, well, useless. I just say my hair is perfect, as always.
Listen.
I had a thought about this contraption. You think it might open if we step on all 4 switches at once and then operate the lever? Oh, perfect. I don't know what the colors of the mirrors mean, so I don't know if we can step on them randomly. I guess that's where you come in. Okay, sick. Have a look and let us know which switches to step on. You can operate the lever.
That makes sense.
You're good at contraptions like this.
I think I'm probably better, but whatever. Sure, you can have a go this time.
I'm counting on you. Talk to the person you want to move and tell them where to go. We'll follow your instructions. I don't know. Okay. Ah, yes. Dang you, Baldy. Whoa.
Impressive. Huh. It's alright.
Dang you, Baldy, you make everything difficult. Ah!
I was right to ask for your help. Please go on, we'll follow you.
Shall we get going? I've fixed my hair too.
I feel a powerful evil beyond this door. That means the time has come.
I think I might owe you one. I hope there's a save somewhere. before about Cleveland. What's up, homie? Hey, no way, is that?
What? You're kidding me.
You're the rats in the report. I didn't expect you to come this far. Hey, we've ended up here after all. Where did Gal go? Who knows? The Demon King, just as they say he looks immortal. Just as they say he looks, or at least undead. What a surprise to find you visiting me. You must really want to die a gruesome death, humans.
Oh, crap.
If he's immortal, we have no way of defeating him. What should we do? How dare you draw your sword in my presence, you shallow, arrogant creatures. I don't think he's as strong as we think he is. Why do I attack humans?
Hey, why are you talking to him?
What an amusing thing to ask. Are you saying that humans don't attack other creatures? Our demon tribe is at the top of the what humans call the food chain in this world. That certainly is true, I suppose. We kill for food. Are you asking us to starve? Huh. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You call yourselves primates. Insult us as vermins, you are conceited. You tame and kill other creatures, and devour them inexhaustibly. You are a disease upon this planet. Every last one of you will perish. Okay, second, let's go.
I think we pissed him off.
It's coming! Yeah, take that, idiot. No. Oh gosh. We're not done yet. Here he comes.
I did it. I slayed the demon king.
You did it?
Yes, he did.
I guess that immortality thing was just based on his appearance. No. No. You think they couldn't have done what we just did? Gal becomes the Demon King. This ain't it. No way. 0% chance. Yeah! The Demon King is no more! There's no one leading the demons any longer. The question is, where's Gal?
This will drastically change human history.
We have to find Gal and Shiro, and return to our time. She is Shiro. Gal is a Demon King. But I thought the skills would activate once the Demon King was defeated. So what critical factor are we missing? And return to our original timeline.
I wonder if there's another me in this timeline. Just like the redhead.
I knew it. We're doomed. What was that now? Oh. Ah, he's back. Sick. Welcome back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Unhand her, fiend. What? Shatter her.
Hell!
Oh my god. That is... what the f... Zero! That's one down. What the hell? What the hell? You've lost your will to fight. What a fragile mind. How did you even get this far? Hey! Come on, man. Rest assured, I shall send you to the same place right this minute. At this rate, take away his freedom and seize him, thorns of the great tree. The secret maneuver, Pebble Beach Surge. Okay, nice. What? Who are you? Die, all of you.
Light, gather round. Under Estrella's divine guidance. The miracle of YA.
What the world? Oh, nice. You guys are a little bit late. Zero just died. What did you say? It's my turn now. Inside the sword is a holy light that pierces through immortality. Albatross. I'll deal the final blow. Faraway Augusta. Oh, this can't be. He's not dead. He's dead. We've done it. Ooh.
That was tough.
Was it? We're safe. No, we're not. You slacked off towards the end there. We slayed the Demon King. Well, let's just say we defeated it together. Gah! Yes, we got this far thanks to you.
Are you alright? You don't look well.
By the way, the girl who was with you, has she gone somewhere?
There's no point telling them about Zero. Don't blame yourself, you couldn't do anything in that situation.
There are no happy endings in this game. Anyway, we're going to search the castle more before we return. If you're done with your business, you should leave. Indeed, we must investigate the tank-like containers with demons inside.
What shall we do? We don't know how to return to the original timeline. We've got no choice but to look for a way. Of course. See you again someday.
Indeed. So long. Oh my god, everything sucks. Everything sucks. It all ended too easily. Have I avenged you, Lisa? No.
That girl, no, it's nothing.
I think that our journey has come to an end. I feel a little sad. This is where humanity's true history begins. A history towards a bright future. The future? Future sucks. Okay. I'm gonna be really confused if there's nothing here. Okay, god dang it. Speaking of the Demon's King Castle, the place beyond the throne, I wonder... Oh, it's an old story. Never mind. Gah! There's something beyond the throne. Wow, this is surprising. I didn't expect to find a place like this hidden beyond the throne. Oh, she's going back. It's dangerous to go alone.
What's wrong? Aren't you coming?
He was the Demon King the whole time.
You shouldn't go any further. You really shouldn't. Why didn't you come here? Why did you come here? Turn back. I beg of you.
No, she's the crow, I'm pretty sure. I'm not turning back.
Hey. Hey, are you alright? There's nothing there. Let's get going. You're curious too, right? Don't you want to find out what's hidden ahead of us?
I guess. Seems like a trap. Okay, red bloody things. Oh, Jesus. He was produced? Huh.
These tanks!
Oh, this is a plot twist.
Are these demons? They look like they're clothed. They look just like humans. Say what? Are you saying that human-like thing looks just like the childhood friend you've been looking for?
Oh, gosh.
No, what are you talking about? You're overthinking it. Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions? Think that lump of meat is her, just because it's wearing clothes similar to hers?
You must be tired. We've looked for your home, and your long-lost friend. And we've been involved in the Scale's manipulation of history. We've traveled through time for no good reason. And on top of that, we roped in a girl we just met to a battle and got her killed. Shiro, you mean? No, sorry. I think it's me who's tired. Anyway, it's none of our concern what's contained in this tank. Let's look for a way to return to our time as soon as possible. After we find Gal and Shiro, of course. That's the most pressing business. We need to deal with that right now. We'll probably find out it was Shiro once we talk to Kuro. Probably. Ah. Hey, over there! Is it Gal? No, Gal. Why is he here? What the hell is he aiming for? This? Again? Oh, another flashback. It's like, okay, wonderful. I love flashbacks! I'm home. She's dead. Gone. Kidnapped. Murdered. Lisa. Huh, she's not home yet. Wonder if she's got a lot of shopping to do. Oh, that's not it. Nothing happy happens in this game. Nothing. She's rather late. Gal, are you home? Hey, Matthew. What's up with you? Gal, it's serious. The town, demons! Say what? What about the vigilantes? They're all dead. The demons are headed this way. Gal, make a run for it. Lisa, where's Lisa? She was supposed to be in town. Matthew, you leave her with your wife now. I'm going. Wait! She's my only family. I want my family. Gal. Yeah. Oh my god. Nothing happy happens in this game. Oh no. That stupid fish in the background. Crap. This is terrible. Lisa! Lisa, where are you? Oh, are you alright? I'm fine. It's just, Lisa is... You know Lisa? Shirley's cousin's husband got badly hurt in the mines. And she went to go heal him? Oh my god. And Lisa healed him using her mysterious power. Her power? Then, after a while, all these demons came rushing in. Then, I saw her being taken away by the demons. Taken? Away? Hey, isn't it strange that so many demons would suddenly swarm in? You think Lisa's mysterious power summoned them? No way. Crap. Lisa. Lisa! Help me, Marina! Darn demons. I ain't gonna let them get away with this. I'll annihilate them, I swear. I bloody swear. Well, Lisa might still be alive, yeah? That's how the Demon King regenerates. This home was attacked by demons just like you. We've lost sight of Gal again. I wonder who's giving us these visions. It's like they're trying to stop us catching up. Even though I know this much about his past, I'm unsure what his purpose is for moving forward now. So we'll just have to keep going, even if it means following the tracks laid down for us. Oh, here he comes again. Hey, what's that voice now? So, the Demon King really is immortal. We can't defeat him. Whatever. Whoa, he's behind us. I'm so tired of you, bro. Oh, is that Shiro? What the hell? Oh, it's this guy. What's up, guy? The kid? I'll blast him too. Behind you. Huh. Alright. What the world? Oh, cool. Good for you, man. Huh. I think we got them all. You got them all. I didn't do nothing, boy. The kid, why did you... Huh? Oh, you're human. I didn't expect a human here. You must have the survival instinct of a cockroach. You've been trying to kill us for ages. Why did you help us? Kill you? What are you talking about? I've never seen you before. And I wasn't trying to help you. It's my job to exterminate demons. Oh. Demons alter history. They don't exist within a single history. Oh, we met him. I eliminate those who alter the past. That's my one and only mission. Oh, he doesn't know. Okay. Hey, this guy might be... This kid must be a version from the past who hasn't met us yet. Nice. Perfect. You humans are also here to destroy the Demon King, aren't you? Yeah. Well, yeah, but as you've just seen, the Demon King comes back no matter how many times you slay him. It's impossible. That demon was just a mook. Unlike the Demon King, it's mass-produced. Okay. Say what? So are you saying that it wasn't that it resurrected, but there were several of them? The Demon King is right up ahead. She's the mother of the demons. She's like the queen bee. Unlike ordinary demons, only one is born in a colony, and she can't move. She's sealed by some kind of force. Sealed? It's a strange force. The power it exudes is great, but it seals her away. She can't be destroyed while it exists. Say what? Hey! Wanna team up? I've got a suggestion. Could we work together to destroy all the demons? Yeah. I wish I could, but I don't have any more time, unfortunately. Okay, fair. Let's go. Time? I have to get going. Killing that beast requires an amount of time I just don't have. It's nice to see humans here, though. I've given you quite a bit of information, so I hope you'll do your best. You humans don't want to see your numbers dwindle any further, right? So long. Hey, wait! Oh, you suck. I thought you were here to destroy it. That kid, he's too mysterious. A mission to eliminate those who alter the past. Huh. Plus, haven't we traveled decades into the past? You didn't appear to have changed in age at all. Well, according to the kid, the real Demon King is up ahead. I don't really get it, but he said it's suppressed by some force, and that force prevents the Demon King from being destroyed. Alright. I suppose then we should get a look at the seal and try to determine what it is. Gal's probably there. It's time for the final push. Let's keep our wits about us. Alright. That's dark. Eat humans, destroy the human race. Eat humans, destroy the human race. Is that all you got to say? Who is it? Me. Are you back? Nollis? What? What did she just say? I don't care who it is, free me. What the? Oh god. Oh, that's a big eyeball. I hate eyeball monsters. That is not the feminine Demon King I was expecting. Is that the Demon King? Eliminate parasites for the sake of the stars, for the future. You said it can't move. This is a perfect opportunity. I exist by decree of the stars. Free me. Let's do this. This might be our only chance. Okay, don't move. Wait a second. Oh, that's not going too well. It's no good. She regenerates instantly. She really is immortal. This is what Levis meant. Is that the real Demon King? Yeah, I guess so. You haven't beaten us to the punch, have you? The Braves! What a huge and ominous creature. Dad, Mom, Lisa, I finally found it. But I don't understand. I don't detect any signs of attack from the Demon King. And this, is it regenerating? It appears that the Demon King is being held back by the source of regenerated force. What does this mean? I'd say it looks like it gained too much power and got out of control. The regenerative force at the Demon King's core is suppressing its movement. It's his sister. The Demon King remains indestructible as long as his force is in place. So if we could pry open that core and stop the regeneration... Indeed, however, destroying the source of regeneration will free the Demon King. Oh no! So we can't destroy the Demon King without stripping it of its ability to regenerate. Doing that will set it free. Thank you. There's no issue here to discuss. We've come here to destroy the Demon King. Unless we do so, we'll be plagued by demons forever. We're putting an end to this, right here and right now. Yes, Gal's right. Ed, do you think you can manage it? Of course. Leave it to me. Hey, are we sure about this? Perhaps the Demon King being sealed up like this is the only reason humanity isn't extinct. And didn't the great sage say this would be a turning point for the world? Do it. We just gotta stop young Gal from saving his sister. Takumaku Mayakon! Takumaku Mayakon! Come the spirit of light, wind up and become the key. Open! Sesame! Sesame. Oh, it didn't work. Lane? Oh, there we go. Thanks, dude. Oh. I knew it. Huh? A person inside the Demon King? Alright, bro. Nothing happy happens in this game, we know this. Whoa! That's... Oh no. Can't be. Lisa. They appear to be the source of regeneration. They're suppressing the Demon King's movement from within. Are you supposed to destroy that human-like being? No, don't! You have to. This is what the betrayal was. What is it? We cannot defeat the Demon King unless we destroy the source of regeneration. You said there was nothing to discuss. Has this human-like thing scared you off? Even if that is a human, thousands of others will suffer and die if we don't act now. Where's Big Gal at? It doesn't matter. Why did we come here? Have you forgotten about our comrades who died trying to get here? Well, that thing may have been human once. Most of it has already decomposed. I'd hardly call it alive. We're the only ones who can do something, and we need to do it now. We're running out of time, Gal. Ed's spell is about to break. Get out of the way. Well, it's up to me. You're pointing your sword at the wrong people, Gal. This is bad. Big brother. I won't let you. Never. To you, she might just be one of many, but to me, she's my only family. Gal! So he's the one that got his arm and leg cut off. is where it happened. Oh, thank God, Big Gal. Finally, dude. Who the hell are you? Hey, me. Gal! Don't get in my way. Darn. Look how he treated Gal's sacred sword. Who on earth is this man? It turns out you were only thinking about yourself. What? You didn't want to be alone. You couldn't think about what would happen to Lisa. Don't talk like that, you know. I know everything. Lisa kept suppressing this thing alone for decades. Do you think she wanted to live that way? Gal? I've always regretted it. This wasn't the path I should have chosen. Oh, well. Lisa! Now, the Demon King is no longer immortal. You B-word. Oh god, we gotta kill it now, though. What's that golden thing flying around it? I have been freed. I am free again! Alright, Gal, one-shot that thing, too. Ah, hail. Ah, hail. It's running. Ah, hail. Well. I shall wait for you above, to the one who freed me. You shall have the privilege of being eaten by me personally. Alright, Gal, go one-shot it. Try to look after him.
Oh.
Ed and Levis, too. Take that guy and leave. What's going on? That's how Levis lost his arm and leg, though, because Gal wasn't there to stop it. We came here to defeat the Demon King. We can't go back without doing so. I'll take care of the Demon King. With your current abilities, you'll only slow me down. You know I speak the truth, don't you, Levis?
Understood. We'll go back with Gal. He's right. The Demon King is too powerful for us.
I don't know, but... Who are you? I'm just a passerby. Don't worry about the details. Just leave this place quickly. I can't fight this thing while worrying about you. Understood, but if we're leaving this in your hands, don't let us down. Yeah, I won't.
Let's go.
So that's that. I'll handle this alone. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Gal?
No, this is my problem. Thanks for the offer, but...
You idiot! Why is it your problem, man? Do you realize how long we've chased you? We've just caught up with you, and now you're leaving us behind again? You don't really think this guy's gonna lag behind, do you? Do you? Learn some respect.
I'm sorry, you'll have my back for sure. Okay, please lend me a hand for a little while. I'd rather not. You got this, bro.
Right then, let's go slay the Demon King. So where is he?
The rooftop up ahead. He's probably there. I don't doubt you know this, but he'll be one hell of an opponent. Just be prepared.
Yeah, same old. Let's go.
As prepared as we're gonna be, I guess. Oh, please.
Here we are on the roof.
There he comes. They invited us, we came. Where the hell is it?
Eat humans, destroy the human race. DNA search.
What are you, a robot? No matches on the exclusion list. Identified as eligible for determination. Eliminate parasites for the sake of the stars, for the future. Oh, nonsense. Who's the parasite here? I exist by decree of the stars. That's a large thing. I am the apex predator. You are mere food for my consumption. I shall reward you for freeing me. Die, nourish me. What a load of crap. She's totally batcrap crazy. I am created by divinity. I am the king of demons. Die, humans, feeble creatures. Let's teach this crazy god a lesson. Show him what humans are really made of. It's you who's gonna die. I think it's gonna be me, actually. It's coming! Son, get clapped. Mechanical failure. System Anolis. Anolis was a robot. Mode. This has got all kinds of twists. Stronger than the Demon King! We did it. We did it! Yeah, we killed it! The Demon King! We saved the world! I don't know about that. Lisa, I did it. Now we find out Shiro died, because you can't have too happy of a moment in this game. Oh, yeah, let's just have the sad flashback. Beautiful, thanks, game. Huh? Oh, you went back in time. Where am I?
Oh, you're up. You were sleeping so peacefully. I didn't want to wake you. What is it?
Oh, I think I must have had a bad dream.
That's because you slept in a place like that. You'd have been better off sleeping in your comfy bed.
That is a wood bed, bro.
By the way, Chloe's egg buns were delicious, weren't they? I want to eat them again.
Yeah, no one can bake like her. Matthew's one lucky guy.
I was happy too. I was really happy to be born your sister.
Hey, what's this about all of a sudden?
Big brother, thank you. The truth is, I wanted to stay with you forever.
Oh my god.
What's up with you?
You're talking as if you're saying goodbye. She is, bro!
I endured. I did my best because of you. Even after decades, I had faith that you would come one day. And you did. I knew you would. I was very lucky to have been born your sister.
Lisa,
I wanted to stay with you forever, but I don't think I can. I'm glad I could say goodbye before I left.
Lisa, don't go! Please stay. No, take me with you.
No, you still have things to do. Please stay with those people. In the end, that's what matters.
Lisa, don't go. Please.
In my next life, I'd like to be your little sister again. No, I'd like to be your bride.
Oh, what? Lisa! Okay, that's weird.
I know I promised that I'll be with you forever. I'm sorry for leaving you. I'm sorry that I can't stay.
Lisa.
I think it's time. Truth be told, I don't want to go. But I don't want to see you looking... I don't want to see you looking so sad, so... Please let me go, with a smile.
Lisa!
Big brother, I love you.
Oh, the scales of bull and sadness! Now we gotta go save Estrella! Oh, God! That was a hard chapter. The boss wasn't too bad, but everything else in between was awful. Wonder what the world's like without the Demon King.
Hey you, how long you gonna stay in bed?
Oh, we're in the village. Huh.
Good morning. God got up early and went out alone.
Shiro's dead, though. They're gonna be like, who's Shiro?
For goodness sake, get a grip. You guys have an important job of escorting us, don't you? There are demons all over the place. What? We can't go anywhere if you're still in bed.
Demons? They should be dead. We return to our time. We slayed the Demon King in the past and altered history. However, after all that, the world remained cursed with demons even in this era. Akrasanon's Demon King was vanished, but in time rumors circulated of a new Demon King in a faraway continent to the east. The Demon King was just the mother of his colony. When it died, it was simply replaced. That is what the kid meant by Queen Bee. So now we gotta go kill the future, because they keep making them.
Well, we'll wait for you at the village entrance. Get there as soon as you can, okay? Guild work is piling up, as we speak.
So they're doing it, I think, so like, to prolong humanity not getting civilized, so they can't, so that everything doesn't die, pretty much.
Right, Kuro? Shall we go? Oh, sorry. I need to talk to our dear hero. Oh, really? Fine. I'll wait outside.
You gonna tell us that Shiro's gone?
Well, sorry if I sound weird. To tell you the truth, I don't feel like this is the first time I've seen this inn.
No, we've been here before. But everybody's back alive, let's go!
Oh, it's not that. It's not like I was here with some guy. It's my first time in this village. I don't have that kind of experience either.
Haha.
It's odd, isn't it? It's my first time in this village. And my first time staying at this inn. But I have this feeling something really important happened here. I have a feeling I got something very important from you, dear hero.
The herb.
No, I don't mean that in a weird way. I feel like I've forgotten something.
Many things changed because we altered the past. Firstly, Gal's betrayal was prevented, and all 4 Braves returned unscathed. Gal's sister demise under the Demon King meant Gal had no reason to go to Akrasanon, and our visit to Eliza's in pursuit of Gal didn't even occur.
And I also have a feeling that I've forgotten something even more important. Half of me feels like I lost half of me for some reason.
You did.
I've really been alone all this time? I have a feeling that I've forgotten something that I cherished.
Yeah, there's no happy moments in this game. Shiro's dead. A startling revelation. It appeared that if a person went to the past and didn't return, they disappeared completely from people's memories. It's as if they never existed in the first place. In the end, we couldn't find Shiro. When the scales activate, anyone nearby jumps in time. She must have had to be near us to return to our original timeline. Now she died. Shiro's existence was erased. She only remains in the hearts of those who carry her memory. Let us never forget her, or her courage in venturing into that treacherous place. Let us live with her memories. It's the least we can do to make up for what happened. Oh my god, there's no happy endings.
I can't believe that I would forget something so important. It's not normal, is it? Sorry. Maybe I'm just tired. Thank you for listening to me. I feel a little better now. Yes, let's go. We'll regret it if we make Meilu wait too long.
Tragic. Hi, I really envy the peace in this village. They say they couldn't even fish in the old days, because we were so near the Demon King's continent. It's all thanks to that brave red-headed man, and his trusty blonde-wigged friend.
Young ones these days are full of beans. A bunch of you took a room together. Did you have a harem with you yesterday?
I want to talk to the people.
This church here is run by 2 of the 4 famous braves. There's nowhere safer than this village.
Sign reads confessional. You have no particular business.
Thank you for coming. The church is dedicated to Estrella, the goddess of time and fate.
As it should be. I feel as if we met somewhere. No, you can't be. You just look very similar. Anyway, it happened a long time ago. Well, at least they're together. I hate it for sure, although that sucks so bad.
Oh hi, the church is really wonderful. Goddess's body is so gorgeous. Isn't my big sister a beauty? I'm gonna protect her, but I don't think she's keen on men for some reason. I wonder if that's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. Hate that we couldn't save Shiro though, that really sucks.
The church's priests and sisters are so strong. They can kill demons like flies. Are you a traveler? You can't come in without permission. If it's work you want, my dad's outside.
It's good that the village is peaceful and all, but I think my daughter's been frequenting that inn. Why do we even have such a place? Who's she with? I'm so worried I can't even work. I could tell you, but you're not gonna like it.
Are you done talking? Gal left this morning, so we better hurry or he'll come back.
You want me to leave? You want to go to the White Flower Cliff? I guess so.
According to the villagers, the White Flower Cliff is right up ahead. Alright, let's go.
Sister?
Wow, amazing! What a pretty place. Now has better taste than we thought, doesn't he?
That's a surprising side of him.
So that's your sister's grave.
What if that part falls off? She's gone. Well, I guess her body's probably not even in there. Yeah, it looks that way.
What? Like it's someone else's business? You're the one who said you wanted to visit her grave.
Yeah, my bad. It's just that it still feels unreal.
Well, it was probably the young gal who built it.
This was the right thing to do, wasn't it?
You built it so that it's surrounded by white blossoms. You're romantic, despite appearances, gal.
Well, whatever.
Flowers have meaning, don't they? I wonder what a white flower means.
Shiro. Meaning of flowers? Well, I haven't a clue. Maybe Quran knows. With his singular reputation for knowledge.
What do you mean by singular reputation? Never mind, I don't know either.
You don't know either, huh?
White flower means the miracle of reunion, okay? Oh, that's perfect. How romantic. I'm sure you'll meet your sister in the next life, gal.
Do you think so?
Stop with that slack-jawed smile, you pedo.
Oh. Who you calling a pedo?
By the way, why did you call us here?
What? How should I?
It's certainly unusual. You always go off on your own and do a disappearing act. Be honest, that inn we stayed in last night, that's what you were after, wasn't it?
What are you on about? I don't even know about that place.
That can't be true. You built the tomb here. So you know that sleazy inn.
Come to think of it,
You were really eager before we left. You were all sentimental, saying I'm going to do this and that to Melu.
Wait.
You're the worst, you brute. I'm so disappointed in you, gal. You perv, lecherous old man.
Come on. Music time. I actually knew what it was. The meaning of the white flowers. Mellow. She probably knew it too. Eternal farewell. That's what white flowers really represent. There are many things we don't need to know. There are things more important than the truth. Jar containing a demon we saw in the Demon King's castle. A demon that should not exist. There are truths we're better off not knowing. This may not sound like me, but I can only hope that this small happiness will last forever. We never learn those truths. Oh, we gotta save what's-her-face. Yay, music time! Seen that scene. That one. Man, I hate that Shiro died, actually. I wanted her to die in the volcano, but... I haven't fought that dragon yet. Haven't seen a blue-haired person.